Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Kallian Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother.
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around till the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them. But a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the Mechon descended upon Aerith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, they trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too. The Hum-Hum and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Dixon, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dixon!
Yeah?
If you should meet Shulk...
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two Titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
I get that, but he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did, and he swore to take revenge.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina?
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people were killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Rhine!
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a Mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a Mecon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a Mecon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the Mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
But you can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Fiora, leave it to me. If that is your wish, I'll do my best. I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
A problem?
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mechon, so if you were to find some Mechon parts...
But where?
Well, outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes the shore there. You might be able to find one among the Mechon wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
Greetings and salutations to my friends and main nations. My name is Browfight, and welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Now, in the last one, we got to the Hidden Machina Village. We found out a little bit more about Fiora's critical condition, and now we are tasked with a piezoelectric unit to be found out in Digit 5. So, with all that being said, let us move forward. Now, just as a heads up, I recommend, just for now, changing your equipment from the anti-Mechon gear to the Machina gear, because the Machina gear is so significantly better than the other weapons that you've been using to fight the Mechon up to this point. I'm gonna use strength down. Wait, no, not strength up, strength down. Take down their strength by 11%. Machina. Alright, so also Charlotte's not in the party, which is kind of a big rip, but at least I can boost the affinity between this group here. Well, let's talk to this NPC. Whoa, Melia, what are you doing? Lately we've been having so many problems we never used to have. I hope this is not retribution for what Egil has done. It might just be. So you're here to trade. I don't think I want to use bleed attack yet. Looking forward to seeing you again. Same to you. So, now everyone's got the Machina gear. We might be able to keep on some Mechon here. So we're at the Great Mechon debris here. It should be noted that there is a path from here to... Hello?
Such over-exuberance. Watch yourself, Ricky. Ha! Prepare for the next fight.
But we cannot be reckless.
Ricky like fighting easy monsters.
Let it also be said here that there are some pretty hostile enemies up that away. Be very careful on Digit 1, because could end up being a bad time if you're not careful. As you can see, powerful Elagos. If that thing sees you, it's a bad time. Just is. I don't think I need to say why. Level 80, enough said. Just came here to get the items and be on my way. See, I'm not entirely sure why the Antals and the Arachnos are like two different species, but I guess it makes sense in the context that I did kill the Arachno Queen, so they might be like not in control. It's always a possibility. Hey, you know what? Actually, after this fight, I might change the party a little bit. Good.
Everyone do good.
Follow my lead.
I expect nothing short of our very best.
Try hard. Everybody, hero time. Fighting.
How can this
Use a chain attack and finish this! Pretty good battle.
We see your strength is a genuine article.
Not bad! Not bad!
Summon.
Don't lose focus!
I expect nothing short of our very best.
Sidekicks, try hard!
Uh-oh.
Unleash a chain attack.
You'll be gone before you know what hit you.
What? Turn around. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's right.
You must suffer more.
We move at the same pace.
Alright, good.
Timing is everything. Remember that. We must focus our efforts.
Understood.
No, mechanical rhythm is just that fire, man. Maybe that was a bad idea. Nimbus kick. It's over.
Victory is ours.
Everyone do good!
Faded frame. Alright, so I highly advise being like twice as careful when it comes to traversing this area at night. There are some very high level enemies that can come out. They don't play. Well, I mean they play, but they just don't play nice. Let's say that. Whoa. Alright, so the Talon Wolf.
Looks like we managed to survive.
Victory to Ricky!
Let us hurry onwards.
Before they see me, come on. Get the ice crystal. Good. Alright. So, Bright, if I remember correctly, is level 4. That's pretty good. Glad that we got those. Now just looking at the map here. If I remember correctly, the fastest way to the next digit is over that way. To go by water, you don't have a choice, you gotta swim. By the way, I am kind of going off the beaten path a little bit here. I know that there's a side mission that you can take on around this area. I just don't know if I can get out of the water to do it. Yeah, see that Mechonis up right there. Yeah, so much for that. Okay, so now we're getting into more hostile territory.
Don't lose focus. Display no mercy. Sidekick, try hard. At last, we move at the same pace. I'm looking forward to the results. Ricky sneaky poison. I feel building within me. The time is now. Or useless. Leave this to me.
Good. Please, you're about to die. Get out of my face.
Don't mess up. Hit upon beat enemy good. Ready. Do it good. Acknowledge.
Took him out. No problem.
Bravo. Oh, bravo. Ricky was cool, yes?
And here we are at our desired location. Wait. Uh-oh. Oh man, I'm getting this strange sense of deja vu. Oh my god. So much deja vu. I have so much, like, oh man, I've been here before. Alright, take him out, take him out. Air slash. I can... Wait, what am I doing? Oh, that was the wrong move. Good.
Everyone, let's go! Wake up! Alright, here we go! Green Edge! Ricky, it's your turn! Hit upon big enemy good!
Completely unnecessary, but whatever. It also is like 3 in the morning, so my complete train of thought is not all there.
Everyone,
just saying.
You dare challenge Hirofon? I expect nothing short of our very best.
Where? What? No! Oh no. That super boss is relentless. What do you mean more enemies? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That's my chance to top it. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna do that. It's a bad idea. I think I'm gonna go with Monado Buster to start. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was such a bad idea. Because I wasn't behind. I had no bonus damage. Good lord. Uh-oh. Alright, take him out.
None can oppose us. Perfect. Testy thing. Summon force. Shadow us. Ricky sneaky.
Okay. Whoa.
Of course, you sweet thing. Who's a brave boy?
Melia, are you feeling okay?
Again, that's like a reference to the irony that, you know, Ricky is a tank in terms of gameplay, but in terms of story, he's kind of just there to be cute. Wait, no. Alright. Yeah, I'm just not gonna engage. Also gonna run past this. No interest in fighting you. Oh my god, they're relentless.
This isn't going well.
What? Don't you dare give up.
More enemies! Alright, I'm feeling it! Switch edge! Smash that! I'm really feeling it! Switch edge! Pesky things! Ricky!
Great attack! Inspiring. I shall do my best too.
Get up on! Monster! We can definitely do this!
Everybody! Witness my power!
Melia!
Nice! Things are going to plan.
Good. Alright. Ah, come on. Let's head back to the village.
Welcome.
The name of the guy over there is Eyes. I've known him for a long time. He's started to act really strange lately. I wonder if something is wrong. Sorry, I was lost in my thoughts. Please forget what I said.
Hi there.
Hi, wanna dig a grave with me? Oh, there's nothing like a good burial to forget about all the bad things. Yikes, he might have gone off the deep end. You want to trade at a time like this? Well, then again, when you think about it, see he might be a little bit onto something. Like, he's definitely talking about, like, the fate of just, you know, the world and how they're gonna start acting up the Mechonis and Bionis. You're here for a trade, right? I have both of those. In that case, I'll see you later. Actually, I'll talk to you first. Now my daughter won't even speak to me. She's over 1,000 years old. You'd have thought she'd grown out of the rebellious stage. Yeah, that goes back to the whole thing about Machina living forever, basically. Rizaka. Oh no, what can I do? This is so embarrassing. I can't just stand here all day. Sounds like you've got a problem. What is wrong? State the nature of your problem. Oh, sorry. Did you hear me speaking to myself there? Then I suppose there's no point in hiding it. It's my house door. It's broken. I just can't seem to open it, and now I can't get back inside. I'm pretty good at fixing things, but I haven't got the parts I need. I know. Could I ask you to help? I just need you to find the parts. How about it? And dated frames. Uh-oh. Really? Could you be that quick? I'll stay here and think about how best to fix it. No problem, leave it to me. If Shulk put his mind to it, Ricky he succeed. I'm relying on you too, Ricky. Alright, so I have enough digital filament, but I don't have enough dated frames. I need another dated frame. Which shouldn't be too hard to get. I can probably just find out later. Yeah, so let's just move forward here. And get Charla and Fiora back into the party.
How are you?
How did it go? Did you find the unit? And mission complete.
I think we found it. Is this the piezoelectric unit?
Yes, that's it. Well done.
Linada, will Fiora be okay now?
She'll be fine. It will just take me a little time to reconfigure and install the unit. Leave it to me. You get some rest.
But...
Shulk, do you want her to see you looking exhausted when she wakes up?
You're right. I'll try and get some rest. Thank you for everything you're doing.
By the way...
Yes?
The Chief says he wants to speak with you. I think it's about Egil.
I'll go and see him. He wants Egil stopped. And so do we. But I need to sleep on it.
Good. You mustn't overburden yourself. We will help you in any way we can.
Thank you.
Okay, well, you heard the lady. Time to talk to the Chief. Looks like the girl's gonna be okay. I knew she would. Yeah. You can rest up for today. We'll talk after that. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yes?
You know, Orchitix? I know him, of course. I'm his godfather. I've known his father for a long time. I was so honored he chose me. I guess they do, like, religious ceremonies in the name of maintenance. Which actually totally makes sense. Think about it, man.
Welcome.
You must be tired. Please feel free to use this room. Would you like to take a rest? Yeah, sure.
How are you? Sleep well?
Yes, very well. I wanted to, talk about your son.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes. We agree with you. Egil must be stopped. But we can't act now.
Oh? Why's that?
Before we came here, we heard of plans to form an allied force on Bionis. Any day now, they're going to launch an attack on Mechonis. But it's too dangerous. Egil has made a weapon that could kill us all.
The weapon that Mumkar was using? The one that shoots green fluid?
He said it can decompose any being from Bionis.
We have to go back and warn them, before it's too late.
Well, you could always ask me to do it.
Dixon! What are you doing here? I can't believe you found us.
Why? This place is directly below the fortress. If you fell from up there, I figured you must have ended up here. And Bob's your uncle.
You're looking well, Dixon.
Ah, I see you're looking like your usual old self.
You know each other?
Kinda.
I scratch his back. He scratches mine. He tells us about the outside world, and we give him technology and information.
Why did you keep that to yourself? That information is vital to all who fight Mechonis.
Not all of us Homs are good people. What would happen if the Mechonis-hating types found this place? These Machina cut themselves off from the world to get away from pointless fighting.
So they escaped to live in peace. Somewhere they wouldn't be seen. Makes sense.
Clever little crown princess, ain't ya?
So this is where you obtained all that stuff you brought back to Colony 9. I wondered where you were getting it from.
I thought it was fine as long as it helped Shulk out at the lab. I guess the secret's out now. So, that weapon. How dangerous are we talking about?
I haven't discovered why, but it disintegrates anything it touches. but only if it's living tissue from Bionis.
Bet that would come in handy.
Dixon!
I'm only joking. Anyway, for now, just don't let any of it touch you. I'll come up with something to counter it. Leave it with me and I'll keep you posted. You lot go and take care of that eagle or whatever his name is. If you take him down, the Allied force might not even be needed.
Okay. Let me think about it for a bit. Fiora.
Ain't made your mind up yet?
Dixon, listen.
Dunban told me all about it. The goal of your mission. So, you wanted to avenge Fiora?
Yes.
But you found her alive. And now you've got her back. So, you're all done now, ain't you?
What are you fighting for, Dixon?
Me? He just gets right under my skin. That Egil guy.
Because he's trying to exterminate the Homs?
There's that. But that ain't everything. It's his hatred for the Bionis. Or more like his aim to wipe out everything that lives on the Bionis. I'll tell you one thing. That Bionis allied force is coming together quicker than I thought.
Really?
Yep. That high-entier prince is really moving things along.
Will they launch an attack on Mechonis?
Of course. But it looks like the prince has got another plan. He gave me a message for you. When the allied force attacks Mechonis, you don't need to join the fight. He wants you to take advantage of the chaos and do what it is you need to do.
Prince Callian said that?
I was pretty surprised too. He looks like a sissy, but he's got guts.
Yeah. I think that's the type of man he is.
So, what are you gonna do? He wanted me to let him know.
We're going to the Mechonis capital.
You're gonna take down Egil?
I don't know. I can't forgive the Mechon for what they've done. But after listening to Mikkel, I think there might be another way.
You're too soft.
Do you really think that?
Too right. He's the self-proclaimed leader of Mechonis. I heard about what he did to the Monado. If you face him, it might get eaten up. But you have to throw everything at him. Even if there's only a slim chance of winning. Hesitate for 1 second, and you're a goner.
We won't let Shulk die. Not ever.
Fiora, are you okay to be walking around?
Yep.
I have to hand it to her. That Linada's pretty good. And not just with machines. She's also quite familiar with organic physiology.
You went to get the things you needed to cure me, right? I'm sorry I caused all this hassle. But I'm fine now. I'll be by your side, fighting to protect you. No matter where we go, no matter how difficult it gets, Shulk will do the right thing. It doesn't matter how slim our chances. Shulk will always stick to the right path.
And don't forget, it's because of Shulk that we are all here, fighting together. I think that shows he has a strong character. Am I wrong, Dixon?
Well, when I think about everything you lot have done, I can't deny that.
Dixon, we're going to the Mechonis capital. About the Allied force.
Yeah, leave it to me. I ain't gonna let anything happen to the colony. Those Mechon won't get away with anything else.
Are you going?
Yes. Thank you for all your help.
You might run into someone called Vinaya in the capital. Just mention my name, she'll lend a hand.
Vinaya?
Is she a Machina as well?
She's my daughter. She won't be far from Egil.
Hold on. You mean she's Egil's sister?
You've got it, lad.
And you say she'll help us?
The girl doesn't want to hurt Egil, but she doesn't like what he's doing. She should be a big help to you young'uns.
I don't know why she'd help us, but we'll try and find her when we get there.
Good luck.
Fiora, don't forget. I've only made temporary repairs. I think you should be able to fight, but don't overdo it. Come and see me the moment you experience any further system failure.
I will. Thank you.
In the meantime, I'm hoping I'll find a way to restore your former body.
Is that possible?
Theoretically, it might be possible to use your genetic information to regenerate your missing organs. Sorry, it's unfair for me to give you hope. To be honest, there's very little chance. But if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to try.
Thank you, Linada.
Fiora.
Don't make that face. Okay, let's go.
Off you go, kid. I'm counting on you and the Monado. Don't let me down, Shulk.
Why did that face betray me? And that light? No, that is not possible. It must have been remnants of memories from her former life that made me lose control. Memories. They are what limited the potential of Metalface as well. I now know that I must erase every last trace of what they once were. All my servants need is the instinct to fight. This Hom's female. She was with the boy who wields the Monado. A light of her memory. It shines strongly in this one. Bring me face 20814. So it is this male. The boy Shulk remains a thorn in my side. I will enjoy watching my minion crush him. Be still, my servant. I see that your memories cause you much suffering.
Shulk, take this.
What is it?
There's a path leading from the base of Digit 2 to the foot of the Mechonis. This is the security key to the door that seals the path. We who live in the village don't have any need for it, but it will be invaluable to you.
We're in your debt, Linada.
Shulk, Fiora, take care on your journey.
We will.
Linada, thank you for everything.
And just like that, I'm gonna have to call it an episode, guys. So now we have the bulkhead key, and we will be on our way out in the next one. But until then, be sure to like, share, and comment on this video. Tell me what you think so far. Last few cutscenes, face reveal of Egil, and some more information on people who will be helpful in the future, like Vinaya, I will catch you guys in the next one, and hopefully you can think on what's been revealed in this episode for the next few days, whenever I get this upload. But until then, stay safe, stay healthy, be good to each other. Peace